Hello, clarinet students. Let's learn our concert F scale with Mr. Cronin. So this is on the back side of your fundamental warm-ups number 2 sheet, and we are looking starting at measure 108, the concert F scale. And the very first thing that I want to do with every single key signature is I want to identify what I'm seeing in the key signature. So here at the beginning, I see 1 sharp, happens to be F sharp, and the name of this key for us would be G, because we start and end the scale on a G. So our key signature chant would be 1 sharp F sharp key of G. Pause for just a second and say that through 3 times for me. All right, if you've unpaused, so you've practiced saying your key signature chant, 1 sharp F sharp key of G. And let's go ahead and check our how to practice for band sheet and go through the proper steps here. So step 1 is count it out loud. Because we're doing just quarter notes, half notes, and whole notes, I'm going to skip that step. I think you guys can do that one on your own, okay? Let's go right into step 2, and it's note name it out loud with a steady beat. So I have my handy metronome with me, and I'm going to set it on 60 beats per minute. We're going to name just the generic note names going through. So when I say generic note names, I mean we're not going to say sharp, natural, or flat. We're going to say the letter name, and that's all. My metronome is set on 60 beats. If you don't have a metronome handy, 60 beats is the same number of seconds in a minute, so you can check the second hand on your clock, okay? You could, sorry, I'll pause that. You could use the Masters of the Alphabet to go through the scale portion itself, but I'm not going to use that today. I'm actually just going to name the notes on the screen, okay? Remember that all scales are built from Masters of the Alphabet, starting and ending on the same note, using every note in the alphabet once, okay? So today I'm just going to use the notes on the screen. Generic note names, 2, and name the notes with me. Go. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, big breath, G, B, D, G, F, D, C, A, G, and we're there. Okay, great. So the next step in this, when I'm naming the notes, I do also want to name the notes with the proper key signature. So let's draw our attention to a couple of notes that might give us trouble. The third note is B. There are no flats anymore, so we cannot play or name this note as B flat. Be very, very careful when we're note naming it, as well as when we're going through the fingers, that you're using the finger for a B natural or just plain old B. And here in measure 109 is our F sharp. Now, if you've been doing your Remington exercises with me, you're going to remember the fingering of F sharp. However, also know that the fingerings for every single note for your instrument are on page 46 and 47 of our book. If there are 2 fingerings listed for a note, use the first fingering unless we give you a reason not to, okay? So there's like a standard fingering and then the alternate one, okay? So now we're going to go through the scale. We're going to name the notes again, but this time we are using the sharp on all Fs, okay? Here we go. Metronome at 60. Ready, name the notes with me. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G, G, B, D, G, F sharp, D, C, A, G, and we're there. Okay, go ahead and pause the video for a second and practice that through until you feel comfortable with naming the notes along with the proper key signature. Okay, and if you're back, then let's move on to the next step, which is step 3, fingers and positions. Okay, so we're going to do our fingers while we name those notes again. I'm going to set my metronome on. I'm using 60. You can go at whatever speed is comfortable for you. So ride along with me. Let's finger through this scale while we say the note names, starting at our low G. 1, 2, finger and name. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G, G, B, D, G, F sharp, D, C, A, G. Awesome, and we made it. Okay, so pause again here. Take some time to practice through that. Go a little slower if you need to. Stop and make any corrections as you need to. Okay, and if you've paused and you're back, then it's time for us to go on to step 4, which is silent play. Now, I'm not going to go through silent play with you. I think you can do that on your own, okay? Focusing on our breathing and articulation, which means using our nice sharp tongue, okay? Let's go right into step 5, which is to play, and it should sound pretty good because we've spent so much time practicing through the other steps. To success, okay? So this is our concert F scale. Again, I'm putting that metronome right on 60 beats. I'm staying very steady with it. Okay, concert F scale, we're going to play it, and 5, 6, 7, here we go. And we're there. Great. Take some time to work on that concert F scale this week. What a great skill to have as a young musician, okay? Be sure to send me a video of you playing your concert F scale, and I'll see you guys soon.